So this one-day workshop, ladies and gentlemen, will help you analyze you yourself. Are you ready to be a millionaire? And if you're not, please be the best employee. Go back to work for someone because you don't have the tools, or start learning them. And then comes the third section. It's a 2-day workshop which will teach you one skill that everybody must know to succeed in life. As I conclude, these are some of the things that will be taught. You can go down to the 2 websites that I flashed, slumdog2millionaire.com, to read about it, or you can go down to fastestmillionairesecrets.com to read about it. I will not take your time, but I'm hoping that the mentor and the judges help me write these topics and even much more, and the numbers, because this is a millionaire game. How does this work? Is to first of all write write one book and make 10,000 copies, not write 10,000 books. Each to be sold at $18, an affordable price. That will give us about $180,000. Then the one-day seminar at a very affordable price. And as you go to the 2-day workshop and you go to the boot camp, you add it up, it comes to more than $1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of websites to be set up, more things to be done. There are a lot of technological requirements, but all these are details. I will forward you in writing too as we go on. In any business, before we go into it, the question is, Pal, what is your risk? Risk number 1, nobody buys the book. It's possible, right? Number 2, the risk, nobody comes for the courses. One way to make sure this doesn't happen is to pre-sell the books already right now, even before the books are out there in print. That way we not only get the capital up front, we also know how many people want it, and we only produce those quantities. Number 2, we also tell people, you buy the book, guess what, for $18, and you get the seminar absolutely for free. Recommend me 5 of your friends. You are invited to attend the course. You are invited to get the free copy of the book absolutely for free. I thank you once again. And everyone at home, my last thing. If you go down to this website now as you watch this program, you tell us why your important reason is that book for $18 is absolutely for free for the first people who go here and write why it is so important. And then I'll beg my mentors to help me win the show so I can pay for the books that they are getting. And that's how I think we can reach many more people. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your attention. Thank you once again.
All right, let's hear it from your competitors. What do you have to say, dreamer or loser?
Loser.
I think it's a very big dreamer.
Raj?
At the moment, it's a dreamer.
Okay, this is a tough one, so let's hear it from the experts.
You just now mentioned about a CD.
Yes,
Can
sir.
we know what is the content inside the CD?
The Soak Up Information Like a Sponge has got 3 tracks basically in it. The very first track is an introduction track. The second track is a combination of 6 different technologies being used to help us relax ourselves first, and then open up our capacities of the left-right brain kind of thinking, and most importantly, to also give us suggestions that help us to improve our memory, study skills, creativity, and also enhance those beautiful things.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Nes. Okay, I'm a stress and anger management therapist. So for today, I will just brief you on, just to give you an overview of my cultural immersion program. So what we're going to do is that we're actually going to target the younger group, because we believe that younger crowd, younger mind is easier to inculcate any kind of good values. So the objective of this actual program is to actually make aware of different kind of cultures and traditions of various countries. So basically, it's just a culturally enrichment program, just to help them to get to know one another. When they get to know one another, you have more respect for one another, more tolerance, so make it a better place for everybody. Well, the difference is the travel agencies, they have a fixed program, but for us, we have specialized people to deal with the different aspects. For example, like a tour agency might say, okay, we have a group, you want to go to Lake Toba to learn about Crater Lake, we will bring you there. And we have a guide over there. But we want something more than that, not just a usual tour guiding thing. We want them to learn about the different cultures. So we'll link up with probably most likely a school there. So we'll have a liaison officer over in their side to bring us over there. The reason why I actually think that this is a very good idea is because I have been getting calls from agencies. When I conduct my stress management program, they call me and say, hey Nes, this program is great. Can you bring them over to somewhere for a culture program? Because I see that your resume, you were a trainer in your polytechnic and university. So I say, oh sorry, I'm not a travel agent, don't do that. Say, oh, you should link up with a travel agent. So they're the one who gave me the idea initially to link up and do this program. So how can we get profits from this kind of activity? Let me just give you just a rough idea, not to get too specific. For example, it's just a general tour. If you want to go for a 5-day tour to, let's just take Jakarta, maybe just a 4-day general tour might cost you $450. Let's just take it as inclusive of airfare and accommodation and food. But for us, we will charge them maybe almost double. We will charge them $800. But why do someone want to pay us $800 when they can go $450? Because we give them something of value. They are paying for the experience, something different, something that we can customize towards, that other travel agencies might not be able to customize, or most likely will not be able to customize because they do not have the resources or the talents. When you go and visit them, they might come back and visit us and say, okay, why don't you come over here and we will bring you for a tour. And that's why we can come in and tie in with the Singapore Tourism Board to do another program with them. But that one we will leave it aside because it's already being done as an exchange program. So, but there's a higher chance of us getting the contract rather than giving it to someone else. So that's the overview of this program. Everybody loves to travel, everybody loves to learn. So let them travel, let them learn, let them enjoy. So I feel this is a great way to do it.
Well done, Naz.
Thank you.
All right, contestants, what's your say on this one? Dreamer or loser?
Dreamer.
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 Judges, do you agree?
Are you aware that some other travel agents are doing something similar?
Yes, they are doing something similar. There are sometimes they want too specific details. Certain travel agencies might not be able to give them the specific task. So I realize there's very few enrichment program service providers that can give them this cultural immersion program. There are some that are doing something like mine, but I want to infuse a bit of my personal development and wellness program together with it.
Are you aware when you do this kind of business, you need to have a travel agent license? Do you know how much is the bank guarantee for that?
I'm not aware of the bank guarantee for this travel agent license, but another way to counter this is to actually get a link with travel agencies. Actually, I've had a few requests because I've actually tried to market this as well. I had a request from a few travel agencies like CTC Travels Holidays who actually can tie up with me. So I'm allowed to do this program in collaboration with CTC Holidays. So what they will do is they will do like the travel, the air arrangements, and I will come in and handle program details.
Have you
Special.
yourself been to any of these places?
No, I've not. The furthest that I've been is Phuket. That was about 22 years ago. So I've not traveled in the plane that long. But it will happen soon.
What are you actually selling at the end of the day? See? You say, I do these courses in Singapore, come and see me. We have a chat, we have some activities here. You know, would that already serve the purpose?
It will be a school, a subject-wise trip. That's what I think makes this program very special because it's a combined thing. It's not like you focus, oh, it's a travel thing or thing. We will tie both together.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.